Okay, today we are going to talk about navigation. This video is sponsored by SwiftUI Camp. More on it later. So let me just let me just give you a quick example of what you can do with the navigation coordinator that we are going to talk about today. So here is the example that I'm going to go through, but for a starter, let's just create a brand new Xcode project. And you will see how fast all of this is. It will be an iOS application, coordinator example. Okay, click on next. Let's drop it onto desktop and let's create that. Let me just make this a little bit larger, remove the canvas, and just a few steps. First of all, what you want to do is drag and drop the library navigation coordinator. I will be talking about how you can get this in just a second. Make sure to watch further. Let's click on finish over here. We have the coordinator right over there. Next, we want to create a destination view, new file, SwiftUI view, destination view. There we go. We have the destination view. That's great. Hello, maybe destination view. There we go. And then we want to set up our destinations. So there's a lot over here. What I'm going to do is just leave 2 in here. And then we have the content and then the destination. Okay, and then let's set them up. Let's just remove all of this, and we would just have our content view, there we go, and the destination view. I'm going to talk about the destination, all of this also. This has to be content and this has to be destination. Okay, so you set up your destinations. Well, it's not destination, but destination view. You have set up your destinations. Now it's time to just create a route for it. Instead of having content view right over here, we would just have a route, navigation route. With a route, we can see that we are expecting the destination. We just said that is the content. And then inside the content view, we are just going to access the navigation through the environment object, private var navigation of type navigation. And then let's just have a button over here with the title of destination view, and then for the action, here comes the magic. We just say navigation dot push that destination, and we are going to push the destination view. Now let's check this out on an iPhone 15. Let's build and run, and it's as simple as that. Build has succeeded. It's really nice. Let's just wait for this to load, and we are going to navigate as simple as that. It's really, really fantastic. Let me just move this over here so we can see it more. And we can just click on destination view. We have hello destination view. We can click on back. It's as simple as that. So just to recap, we added the navigation coordinator, set up our destinations for the content view and the destination view. And then we set up our route for our content view, the navigation route, and then we can just access the navigation through the environment object to push any of the destination that we have set up. It's as simple as that. It's really, really easy. Now, what is all of this navigation coordinator? Well, it is a part of that I'm going to give it to you. It's a part of SwiftUI Camp. Let me just go over there. It's part of SwiftUI Camp. Actually, it's a product that I'm selling on my site also. It's store.rebeloper.com/navigation-coordinator. So You can check this out also. So yeah, it's really straightforward. We are going to talk about this today. But what I would like to propose for you today is to join SwiftUI Camp. SwiftUI Camp will have navigation coordinator available for you on week 2. Now, what is SwiftUI Camp? Well, you are going to learn SwiftUI from a beginner to advanced by learning about layout, data handling, navigation, and Swift data. How does it look like? Well, it's 4 weeks. Each week we have a 2-hour long Zoom meeting. Week 1, SwiftUI basics. Let's ignore this for a week. SwiftUI basics. Week 2, navigation, about what we are going to talk about today. Week 3, Swift data, and week 4, your SwiftUI, whatever questions you have. Go ahead and check out the link in the description. As you can see, there are many testimonials, frequently asked questions. Check out the link in the description for a 50% off for the first 5 students, because I'm going to allow a maximum out of 10 students. Why? Because I want to be a hands-on experience, to care about the students, to be able to answer all of your questions. So 10 students will be allowed. This will be launched on April. So we are going to have 4 weeks of SwiftUI madness. Again, the link is down in the description. So let's come back over here and let's learn a little bit of how all of this works. Now, let's go to the example project that you are going to be given. Now, again, you want to join SwiftUI Camp because we are going to build out the whole navigation coordinator, and then you will better understand how all of this works under the hood. Today, I'm going to show you how to actually use it. So, what we have over here, just drag and drop the navigation coordinator, set up the views. I have already set them up. Now, how do you set them up? You have the Apple view right over here, and then you have this view modifier, destination, navigation bar button hidden. By default, it's set to false. As you can see, we don't have anything over here. Now, when you set up your route, you don't want that back button to appear on the top leading corner of your screen. That's when you want to set the navigation bar back button hidden to true over here with the destination. Otherwise, you just append the destination to all of your setup views. And then if this is, for example, a sheet, then you set up the presentation view modifiers right over here. In our case, it's just a presentation background of ultra thin material. And you do all of this for all of the views. Of course, not all of these views are root views. You can just set the navigation bar back button hidden to true, and then, as you will see later on, you can set up your very own custom back button really easily. Okay, now why the coordinator pattern? That's because you have all of your views right over here. It's separation of concerns. They are not linked to your actual view. It's really easy to set up and of course use. You already saw the example, but now we are going to dive deep. So that's our first step, setting up the destination. Then we set up the route. And how do you set up? You already saw this. Usually you have an Apple view. Maybe you have all of these inside the tab views. A root view is a root for a tab view. So that is the root of our view. In our case, it's Apple view, tomato view, and grapes view. Usually have this, just access the Apple view. In our case, to set up all of this navigation coordinator to work, we just use the navigation route and just select any of the available destinations. So in my case, it's just Apple. And I'm just going to also comment these back in. So those are kind of the use cases that you can have with navigation coordinator. Apple view, let's just go and navigate. So let's just build and run for now, and let's see what we got. As you can see, there are a lot of buttons over here, and we can just push the banana view and you know, present the banana, cover, deep linking, async deep linking. There's quite a lot. So let's just start with the obvious, pushing a banana. So the banana view. So first we need to grab access to our navigation. As you already saw, we just use the environment object private var navigation of type navigation. Okay, so it's as simple as that. It's built into the navigation coordinator library. You don't have to set up the environment object. All you have to do is just set up that route and of course the destinations. And now you can navigate however you'd like. It includes links, sheets, full screen covers. Let's just see how it looks like. So just go navigation.push.banana. It's as simple as that. Let's build in one and let's see how this one single line of code just pushes that banana view. There we go. We can just click on back over there. It's as simple as that. Now, why is this really phenomenal? Why is this really important? Well, this is kind of an imperative way of navigating. We say to the navigation to push the banana view. And that's really important because we can do some other stuff before that. So, and we will, and when you can see that we are going to use dependency injection, make sure to check out the captions over here and also to watch till the end. So we can do whatever we want. We can fetch some data before we push, all of that good stuff. Now, there's even more, because as you can see, there are quite a lot of other buttons over here too. So we can push the banana view with an onComplete. So what this will do, and I'm just going to comment out to save on time. What this will do is just push the banana, and when that push completed, it's just going to print out pushed banana view. Really, really nice. Next, because there will be a lot, I'm going to go through this quite fast. Pushing a banana view with onDismiss. So what this will do is just push the banana view. Let's just do that. Pushing the banana view, nothing happens. But when I dismiss the banana view, it's just going to print out dismiss the banana view. Let me just see. Oh, it did not say it. Oh, there must be a bug. I will just take a look at that. But this is how you just push and dismiss, do some action on the onDismiss. I will take care of it. No worries. Just a small bug like Murphy's Law right over here on a real, actual live mode. Now, there's also an onComplete and onDismiss. Let's build and run and see this. Let's hit onComplete and onDismiss. And you can see push banana view. There we go. And most probably the onDismiss will not work. Well, actually it did work. There must be a small tweak over here that I need to fix. Dismissed banana view. It's really, really nice. Next up, presenting a banana view as a sheet. So not pushing it as a link, just going to present it. Let's just see, present banana view. There we go. And remember, we had that background presentation style, just going to be just like that. And we can just click on back to come back and dismiss the banana view. This also works asynchronously. So we can use the await keyword right over here. Of course, it has to be inside a task. So in this case, I'm just going to show a full screen cover, not a sheet. So let's just hit the covered banana view and then just click on a back right over here. And as you can see, dismiss the banana view pops up right over here. First, we covered the banana view because we awaited for this function to finish. And then on the completion, we just print out dismiss banana view. There's also deep linking. Let's just see how this looks like. This uses the onComplete view property, and also here we have an onDismiss too. So let's just see. Hopefully I just set up everything correctly. I did not comment out anything, but if I just click on deep link, it's just going to deep link go into our pair view. I'm just going to replace the orange view, and also yeah, I just did not go with pop to root. It's just going to pop back to root. We are going to get there in just a second. Now, this looks really, really ugly. Let's use the asynchronous functions for that. You see, it's much, much nicer. Let's build and run and see how that looks like. Again, it will be basically the same async deep link. It's just going to deep link into that pair view, just like that. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's take a look at the banana view, because this is how we push. You know, we can just link and we can just have a sheet or a full screen cover. But what about popping? Well, again, it has to, we have to access the navigation as an environment. We just say navigation dot pop, and there are a lot, but for now, let's just use the simple ones. Just popping one view. Let's go push banana view, click on the pop, you just pushed it. Present the banana view, click on pop, dismissed it. Cover, clicking on pop, the same thing as we would just click on the back button over there. Okay, so it's now we want to learn even more about popping. So let's just go all the way to the orange view. As you can see, there are quite a lot over here. It's really, really nice. We can have an onComplete for the pop. So let me just build and run and pop all the way up with a deep link, for example, all the way up to our orange view. Of course, the pair view will be also added, but now if I just click on pop right over here, you will see it will just print out completed popping. Really nice. So you can do some stuff after you pop. You can also pop to root. So, and optionally, if you want to, you can just have this onComplete callback, where in my case, I'm just printing out completed popping to root. Again, I'm just going to go all the way up, so it will be a little bit faster, and then just select pop to root. As you can see, it's just going to pop all the way back to root. It's really, really nice. Now, maybe you just want to pop back to the last modal route. You see, you can mix and match these navigation steps as much as you'd like. So let's just see how that will look like. And again, just go pop to root and select the option of last modal. So let's say last modal group. So let's say I'm just going to present the banana view and then present the carrot view, and then maybe push the damson view, push the mango view, and then present the orange view. Okay, so now we want to pop to last modal. Let's just click on this. This would be the orange view. So sorry, let's just push to orange view. So now we have the orange view right over here, and it should pop back to the mango view. So let's just pop to last modal. You can see it's just going to, pop back to the carrot view. Indeed, because this was always just pushed. Let's do that again. So push damson, push mango, push orange, and then push to last modal. There we go. But maybe I want to push all the way back to, yes, the banana view. Then we can just pop to root to the first modal. Let's build and run. And let's do the same thing. So let's present the banana view and then maybe push the carrot view, present the damson view, push, and then push to first modal. So if we push to last modal, you will see that it's just the damson view as it should be. Let's push back. Now, if we just push to first modal, it's just going to push all the way back to the banana view, which is really, really powerful. Okay, next up is pop to modal root 2. So we can just count all of these. So let's build and run, and let's see how we can pop back to the root of the modal one. Modal meaning full screen cover or sheet. So let's present the banana view 1. Let's present the carrot view. So it should pop all the way up down to the carrot view. And I'm just going to go wild. I'm just going to push the damson view, present the mango view, present orange view. So a lot of variations right over here. Pop to modal root 2. So let's see. There we go. We are at the carrot view. We can just push only. Let's just push. Pop to root modal 2. It's the carrot view. Really, really nice. Okay, and of course you can just go count 1, 2, 3, whatever you'd like. Now, we might not want to go all the way to the models. We can just specify how many views we want to pop. Pop last 3 in this case. Let's build it run. Let's see how this looks like. Again, I'm going to go with the deep link because, you know, just whatever. It doesn't really matter how you mix and match these. And I'm just going to pop this to see this pop last 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's as simple as that. Now, if we want to navigate to a certain, like popping back to a certain view that is, of course, it should be inside the view hierarchy, stack hierarchy. Well, in our case, pop to banana. You know, you can just pop to any view that you have. Again, let's just go to the deep link part. So it just, now when we push pop to banana view, it will just pop all the way to the banana view. And we can just, you know, select any of the views that are on the stack. And finally, we could just replace with a certain view. And again, we just replace this orange view with the banana view, pear view. Let's just go all the way up to the pop buttons and replace with pear. Now, this isn't really SwiftUI like or iOS like for that matter, replacing views, but maybe you do need it. And by the way, everything will work as exactly as it should. So if we click on back, we have the mango view. Of course, we have access to the orange view on there and replace with pear view, maybe just pop. Again, it's the same thing. Replace with pear view, replace with orange view. And all of this with on completion if needed. Now, you saw that we had all of those back views. Now, on the orange view, maybe we want to present this inside a sheet or a full screen cover. The back isn't really, the back button isn't really what we need. If we set this to the orange view, let's just go and to the destination. And on the orange view, we set navigation bar back button hidden, set to true. Now we can set our own navigation bar. So let's just go to orange view and set this navigation bar back button. Icon system name, nil, title, cancel. So this, you will see it has a cool initializer. You can either set it on true or false. Icon system name, you just choose an SF symbol. If you set it to nil, it will ignore it. Also, if you set title to nil, then it will use the icon system name provider. If both are nil, then it's just going to use a backward chevron. Okay, so let's see how all of this looks. So let's make sure that the orange view is actually presented inside sheet. So present orange view. You see, it's cancelled, or cover, full screen cover. And we can just cancel out of that. And that's it. Now, those are the ways you can push and pop views to your heart's content. You know, it's really powerful, and it's, you know, imperative. You just call the navigation environment object and either you just push or pop or maybe replace if that is what you want. Now, what we haven't covered just yet is how to move data between these views. For that, I suggest using an environment object that holds the data. So in my case, I just created an app controller. And let's take a look at this published variable of title. It is used by the tomato view. So we have the environment object of app controller, and we are going to set it up, set the title to watermelon, and when we are going to navigate to the watermelon view. And of course, the environment object is also accessible in the watermelon view, and it's using the title as its navigation title. So let's see how this looks like. You can see it's really powerful. Let's go to tab number 2, push watermelon view, and here we have the watermelon view as the title. So again, we are setting some data before we push. This is really powerful on an environment object, and then we are grabbing it from that environment object when that destination view is presented. Okay, that's really fine. But what about if we want to select an item. Usually you want to select inside a list. So it's not that obvious that, okay, this is how we just say. So here in the app controller, we have a list of grapes and 0 till 9. And then we have this selected grape. Let's just go to the grapes view, how all of this is set up. So here we have the app controller. Inside the list is for each, we have the grapes. And then we set on the button action the selected grape to the proper grape on that list cell. And then we navigate with the navigation.push the grape. The text is the grape and grape. That's obvious. Now, when we are navigating to the grape view, we are going to set the navigation title to it. So first of all, we want to make sure if it's not nil. If it's nil, then we, the selected grape, then we are going to set invalid grape as the navigation title. Otherwise, we're going to force unwrap our selected grape and just say grape and whatever number it is. And then we are just going to here. I just added a button of pushing the banana as the sheet. So I just show you that we can just navigate further in multiple of these steps too. So first of all, let's take a look at the actual data movement. So let's say grape 0. Here we go, grape 0. Let's go back. Grape 1. It's 1. 6. It's 6. It's really, really nice. Now, we can go and present the banana view as a sheet, which is really, really nice. Push the carrot view, present damson view, and just go back. It's really, really nice. Now, let's just have this as link. If you don't specify the type, by the way, it will be set up as a link. Now, why did I change this? Because I would just go and right over here, banana view, cover, not the push, carrot view, damson view. It knows everything. Of course, this is because we have set up 3 different navigation routes. And that's how easy it is to use navigation coordinator to navigate to whatever navigation destination you have in your application. It works with deep linking. It has a powerful popping feature. And of course, this is also a powerful pushing feature. You can just change link, sheet, full screen cover. It's as easy as that. And also on dismiss and on complete. Really, really powerful. Now you can get all of this for free included inside SwiftUI Camp, and I'm going to show you how all of this is built out. We are going to actually write the code ourselves in one of the sessions in week 2. So if you like to know how all of this works, that will be a good, really good exercise. Let's take a look at where we are. SwiftUI Camp, it's going to start in April. The 50% off link description for the first 5 students is down below. I'm going to just take on a maximum 10 students. Or if you just want to take a look at navigation coordinator, go ahead and check that out also. It's at store.rebeloper.com/navigation-coordinator. But I highly recommend that you also take a look at SwiftUI Camp. And I will see you in the next one.